turquoise, some greens, purples, orange, plums. So you can really create a variety of different looks with this palette. So, you know, if you are doing anything, or if you're the type of person who only has, you know, a small collection of makeup and you're looking for a really great palette to invest in, this is a really great palette to have in your collection because you can create so many great looks with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my eyeshadow base. This is the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion. Again, an amazing product to have with you when you go away on vacation, or just to have to use anytime you do your makeup. Now, it is really rainy in Ireland. It's raining right now, so we'll see what the rest of the day holds out to be like, but it's been great because my makeup for the most part is waterproof. Like, my eyebrows are waterproof because of the Urban Decay the brow products that I've been using, and whatnot. So I haven't had any makeup mishaps yet. All right. So I'm going to do, because I'm going to do something a little bit more fun, I'm actually going to use one of those bluer colors underneath my eye, and I'm going to do something fairly simple on my lid. I mean, I don't want to put like purple and blue on my lid just for like going out, but to incorporate some fun colors, you can do that really easily by applying color underneath your waterline. So I'm gonna go for more of like a gold kind of burnt look on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna incorporate the blue underneath. So I'm going to use Baja, which is this color here, and Accelerate, which is this color here. And they're really fun colors that tend to really bring out the colors of your eyes. So I'm always gonna start with a matte color in my crease. And I tried to find the best lighting. Everybody in the house is sleeping right now. So I'm in the kitchen with this huge window in front of me, but it is still early and the sun isn't 100% out yet. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. And I've already done all my foundation, so that way I can just do my eyes and brows. I haven't done my contour yet though, so I'll do that too. All right, so both of those, so you can see that I only brought the color right up to the middle of my eye. I don't want to go too far in because I'm going to use my neutrals all in that area there. Now I'm going to go in with the Accelerate. So that was the Baja. Now I'm going to go in with my Accelerate. And I'm going to use just a flat brush. And the Accelerate has a little bit more shimmer on it, or in it. And I'm just putting that right in the same spot. I'm not going further in on the eye or anything. Just to create a little bit more dimension in that color. All right, now with a little bit of a bigger flat shadow brush, I'm going to go in with the color Stranded, which is this guy here, and I'm going to incorporate a little bit of this color Still Shot. It's a nice kind of peachy color. Because I want to make my eyes a little bit brighter today, I want to use colors that are brighter, obviously, but not too overpowering. So I'm going to start with Still Shot, which is that peachy color, and I'm going to put that on my lid, and then I'm going to put that gold color over top, and that's just going to kind of neutralize this peachy color a little bit so that my eyes aren't peach. And this will also kind of blend in with those other colors you can see. All right. And Stranded. So you can see how Stranded is more gold. It has a lot more of a shimmer tone to it, which is really pretty. A really pretty color to use on your entire lid. So with this kind of gold color, I'm only going right into the middle of my eye. I'm not going past that because I don't want to take over any of that crease color that I used. And if you need to, you can always go back in just to kind of blend out. Because you really don't want to be able to see where a color starts and where a color stops. So blending out will be key. All right, and then just with another fluffy brush, I'm gonna use Breakaway, which is just like a neutral shimmery color, but because it's so neutral, I'm just gonna use it underneath my brow bone and just to blend in my darker crease color. And the nice thing about a look like this is that it doesn't have to take a ton of time. I am up before anybody else, but I just got out of the shower and did my foundation quickly. So, you know, I haven't been doing my makeup for like 45 minutes or anything. And the other nice thing about something like this too is that it doesn't look overdone. You know, using colors that are kind of neutral, but that have a little bit more tone to it. So, you know, kind of in the peachy plummy, like that burnt orange family can be very subdued, but also really bring your eyes out a lot. Even, it doesn't really matter what eye color you have too. Like I have blue eyes, so lots of colors tend to make my eyes really pop, but even if you have brown eyes, doing colors like this can also really make your eyes pop. And then you can also incorporate other colors like a really nice deep navy blue to kind of add a little bit to the depth of your brown eyes as well. So now that I've done that, I'm going to, so this is just a translucent powder that I applied just after I did a little bit of concealer. So I'm just gonna dust that off with a fluffy brush. And I don't usually wear a whole lot of like concealer and translucent powder, but because I'm away and the weather is a lot different in terms of it being a lot more damp, I don't want my makeup to move. So doing a translucent powder really does help keep all of my eye products in one place. All right, so I'm gonna take this color. Oh my gosh, the name is kind of rubbed off. It starts with a B, I can't see it. But it's this guy right here. It's a nice kind of turquoisey blue color. And I didn't bring an angle brush with me, but I'm gonna use this small flat brush. And I'm just gonna dip the tip of it in just so that it covers, I don't know if you can see that, just so it covers the top. And I'm just gonna rub that underneath my eye, my waterline. Let's see. And what's nice is that a little bit goes a long way with this kind of color. And you can still do like a black liner if you want to after this. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with that darker blue, the Radio. And I'm just gonna put that right on my waterline, you can see. So I'm just pulling my eye just a tiny bit just to get that color right on my waterline. And the nice thing about colors that are shadows that are really pigmented is that you don't need a lot of product. So because I'm doing it in my waterline, there is going to be a little bit of fallout of product. It might sit in your eye. So if you wear contacts, don't apply them, don't put them in yet, put them in after. Because I don't like, you might get an irritation because of the shadow, but I do find that doing the shadow on the inside really does create a nice effect. All right, so now I'm gonna curl my lashes. I have this really great curler. It is from the MAC Pro Store. It's nice and tiny, so I find I can really get all of the lashes in there as opposed to just doing a big one. All right, and I'm using my ultimate favorite mascara. It is the Arbonne It's a Long Story. This is what the brush looks like. It's one of those like plastic bristle brushes, so it brushes your lashes out, it lengthens, it creates fullness. It's awesome. And it's nice and black too. It's nice because I like when my lashes look dark and full, but not clumpy. And if I apply 1 or 2 coats of this, I can achieve that look without having like clumps of mascara. And then the nice thing with this look too is if I was gonna go out to a pub tonight or something, I could apply a liquid liner, I could do a fake lash, something kind of simple just to intensify the look. So you can see how the one, like you can see all of my lashes, and you can see that I don't really have a ton of long lashes, but this mascara really does accentuate. Oh, all right, so let's curl this side. And the one thing when you're using a curler is you always want to make sure that you're using the curler before you put your lashes on. And the reason for that is because you don't want to, your curler should never break your lashes. I know I've known of people girls who use the curler so frequently that their lashes just kind of break from it. And you really want to make sure that you are removing all your makeup properly the night before, especially if you are the type of person where like you can't apply your mascara without curling your lashes first. All right, awesome. Now the next thing I'm going to do is my brows. All right, I'm just going to put a bit of my bronzer on. I did do a spray tan before I came, which was great because I've been able to use some of my darker foundations. All right, my blush palette. This blush palette has been so amazing. I use it all the time, which I'm sure you've seen if you've seen any of my other videos. It's the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. It is amazing. It has such a great variety of different shades in it that I find work for so many skin types. And you can get a really nice intense application. You can get a really nice soft application with these colors and tones, and they stay really well, which is key. You definitely want to be using products that are staying and lasting. All right, I'm gonna use my Kristen Leanne. This was an amazing, amazing highlight palette. I always like to do a little underneath my eyebrows, on the bridge of my nose, and then you can do a little bit on your Cupid's bow too before you put on your lip product. So the brow, I did bring brow pencils, but I have been really, really liking just applying my brow powder. So it's the Double Down Urban Decay Brow Powder. It has the Duo brow powders in there, so it has a darker and a lighter shade, which is great because I'm going to do the lighter shade on the inside and then the darker shade on the outside. It does come with a brush, which is great for traveling. This product is also waterproof, so you know once you put it on, it's not going to go anywhere, which is fantastic. And then what I have been doing just to kind of clean up underneath is I just go in with my pencil really quickly. I generally don't have a ton of time or take a ton of time to do like the concealer around my brows. I don't know why, it's just not something that I've ever really done. If I'm doing like a full face of, you know, crazy contour and all that, then I will. But I mean, just for a day like today, I definitely won't. And what's great about these powders is that they're light and natural, but they're really easy to apply. All right, so just my lighter color on the inside. All right. And that's it. That's my look for the day. Oh, sorry. My makeshift video in Ireland, but I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you are able to take something away from this quick tutorial on a nice bronzy look with a pop of color. If you can see the blue that I have underneath here, that just kind of makes my eyes pop a little bit more. Anyways, subscribe to my channel, ask me any questions that you might have, or make a comment on what you'd like me to do my next tutorial on. And I hope that you guys have a great day. See you later. Bye.